Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? I I aspire to share my favorite fragrances all the time, and I'm just a consumer. I am not some expert, fragrance expert by any means. Um, I like to guess what people are wearing most of the time, and especially if it's one of my favorite perfumes or my least favorite perfumes, I can easily guess what someone is wearing. Having said that, today I'm gonna simply, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but sometimes there was not the correct timing, sometimes there was not the correct lighting, sometimes there was not the correct intent. So I felt that I should just shoot. So I'm gonna be talking about my favorite bottle of perfume today. Do you recognize this? This is called Terre de Hermes by Hermes. This is an EDT bottle. I think it costs about 7,000 rupees for 100 ml. There are two variants you get, and you must know this. One is the EDP, the Eau de Parfum, and then you have the Eau de Toilette, the EDT. This is the EDT version. The EDP comes in 75 ml, and that is better. Now, I think that is better because it uses orange in a much nicer, more pleasing way versus this. Having said that, let me just talk about what I have in front of me right now rather than get into what is better, what is not, and the different variants of this. So, Hermes, as you know, is a very high end Spanish brand, you know, and they do a lot of different stuff, but I can't afford most of this stuff. I think I can kind of afford this because I like it so much. It is such a good perfume that this is probably my fourth bottle in 4 years or 6 years or 8 years. So I've been wearing this forever. Mostly I've worn the EDP. This is the first time I tried the EDT. I think the EDT is a little darker, a little more masculine. It has more pepper. It has more fire in it, and in terms of lasting long, I think they both are very long lasting perfumes. And you know, as much as I like to impress people with perfumes, I really wear this for myself because I love how it makes me feel, the kind of mood it gives me. I just spray 2 notches, but since I'm doing a video, I normally just spray 2 notches, but since I'm doing a video, I'll spray it in the air also. Do I have a cold? It's very refreshing. I don't think there are many perfumes I can compare this with because it is such a unique one. It's my favorite because it's so transforming, and it's just the right amount of pepper, it's just the right amount of citrus quotient, and overall I just love to wear this. Whether it's mostly a day fragrance, so you want to wear this at the beginning of the day. When I wear it at night, let's say I'm going out and I'm driving to some place for a party or I'm being driven, I don't like to. I wear this, but I don't think it's a good night perfume. It's more of a day fragrance. So I like that about it because night fragrances, again, are very subjective and confusing for me to understand. With respect to this, what I like about this is that it stays very long, it smells really good. Again, I'm just beginning and starting my journey into explaining perfume. So, how would I say this smells? This smells very sexy. It smells very masculine. It smells very personal, and that is what it is to me. It is a very personal fragrance. It's very individualistic. It is not trying to go out into the world and try to get compliments. You probably won't get more than you. You're not gonna get a lot of compliments with this. This is not a compliment perfume. Is this a good date fragrance? Yes, I think it's a good date fragrance because you'll feel good about yourself while you're smelling this. And if the other person does get close to you on the date, I'm sure they will also love the fragrance. Sometimes I wear a shirt and it smells vaguely of a perfume I've worn. So this morning I wore Issey Miyake, the Issey Miyake, just the Issey Miyake. I don't know what the name is. I think it's just called Issey Miyake for men. And that's an amazing perfume. But it's a bit on the sweet side. This is not at all sweet. It is a spicy perfume, more or less. But it still leaves off a sweetish, it still has a sweetish, I don't know how to describe this. So it's a spicy perfume, but even though it's spicy, it's so out there that it manages to be more of a sweet smelling fragrance. For example, Chanel Blue tries to camouflage its sweetness in a certain sense. I don't think Hermes Terre does that. I think what this does is that it just uses some very nice key ingredients and it just goes with that, man. So, like I said, man, there's no other perfume in the world I've worn as much as this. You just want to have one perfume because you don't care about the price, you don't care about whatever. This is the one you should get. Would I buy this if it cost the double of what it does? Probably yes. I would still buy it because it has become a journey of sorts with me. I've been wearing it since 2012, 13. And obviously, this is a very clean fragrance. If you've just had a bath, you've just come out the shower, even if you spray just one notch, man, you're gonna do some serious damage. It's just a very confident, self-assured, relaxing, poised, gentlemanly. I think this is a very gentlemanly fragrance. Now, I don't have the EDP bottle today with me. I have this much of it remaining. I'm kind of missing it. There's also a limited edition Hermes variant. I wish I could get my hands on it, but I was at the mall one day and I was gonna buy it, but it costed like 7,000-10,000, and then I just didn't buy it. I think I was with a friend. My friend said, "Don't buy it, man," and so I just didn't buy it. But I kind of regret not buying it that day. Sometimes those impromptu decisions are very good, especially in the terms of fragrance. Just if you want to buy this, I would say probably go to Amazon and keep looking for the time. Sometimes they have some deals, probably 6,000, 7,000 bucks for 100 ml. It's a perfect blend. From here, it looks a lot like Chanel Allure, Allure by Chanel. That's the golden bottle I'm talking about. But it's not like that. I think it has its own character. I love this brand because of this perfume. I'm trying to get a perfume called, I think it's called Sycamore by Chanel. It's a unisex perfume and I'm trying to get my hands on that. And if I do, I'll probably do a review of that. So this was a review for Hermes. For value, I would give it a 9 on 10. Yes, there are other perfumes which you can get today and which are much cheaper. This doesn't have many knockoffs. I don't think it does because it's such a spectacularly individualistic and self-driven smell. I think it's kind of difficult to imitate. And you'll go through many lists all your life and you will always see this in every good reviewer's list. And they're not wrong about it, And I'm so glad I got this before it popped off. It still hasn't popped off. It probably will never pop off. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.